body modification, self-expression, creation, deconstruction, tattoos and designs, fabric, wire sculpture and style. Making wearable sculptures has led me toward an interest in fashion because I had to ask myself why I was so annoyed by fashion being referenced in the discussion around my work. The high fashion industry is a capitalist facade masquerading as self-expression. I make intricate wire objects similar to ornate jewelry. The time spent is unprofessional, so is the wearable object worth less? Is the price tag of a garment how anyone should express their soul? My art incorporates but doesn't necessarily depict the human form. Modifying the body both temporarily and permanently is just as interesting as the absence of the shape of the body in the storage of clothing. Some of my work satirizes high fashion, playing with the concept that beauty is pain. People will commit to a lot of discomfort for the appearance they desire. Uncomfortable clothes, suits or tight jeans, lingerie, plastic surgery, piercings and tattoos. I've been making things referencing fashion and presenting them as art objects. The difference is the focus, and it is dissonant. The intention, an exclusive, expensive commodity, or a challenge. Temporarily worn sculptures exist as semi-permanent body modification. Building something from developing something else. Images painted or drawn, either 3D sprayed or 2D inked, pull an image from abstraction in fabric forms. My formation was in tattooed skin, graffiti paint, shitty handmade punk clothing, the alternative subculture, embracing the body as unfinished. You don't go to art school to learn how to do art. You go to be an artist, to live expressively in all aspects of life.
So there's two threads to my practice, the creation and deconstruction, and I think deconstruction can be seen as self-destructive.
I didn't elaborate on that very clearly, so I'm just interjecting to say by deconstruction, I mean deconstructing the human image and the human form as it is and elaborating upon it. I feel like self-tattooing is addition rather than deconstruction.
But that depends how you view like self-tattooing and piercing just for the sake of self-expression. But I've been focusing on creating wearable art and like sculptures that fit the human form, and then I've been looking at 2D images which are inspired by clothing stored off the body, like what happens with the absence of the human form. It's all based on embracing being a piece of art myself, and I think it's time that I stop following social guidelines and fashion norms and I do what I actually want to do. So here we go. Is it cutting up okay? Yeah. Ooh, I'm gonna be an egg! Oh my god. I'm gonna be an egg! I just realised that was gonna be in the video. Yeah. Fine, okay, I'll shut up.
We're not alive for very long, and we're stuck in one body the whole time. You're young if you choose to be, rebellious if you own it. There's something freeing in embracing the body as a blank canvas, rather than a final result. Everything that we do has been done before. The human mind is only capable of repetition. Shaving my head to rebel against the stereotypes of femininity is a concept well known in punk cultures. I'm sure fashion designers wanting their work to be seen as art is a common thought amongst them, so I must ask myself if that's not what I become if I let my work be sold and worn. Am I caving to capitalism if my work sells? What context would my work be sold in? What context would my work be worn in? I ask myself how to stage a wearable sculpture outside of a high fashion runway. I want them to be seen as pieces of art, and with grittier scenery in mind than a white gallery style, I set to work painting. If you commit vandalism and then shave your head, no one will ever catch you. But if you commit vandalism and call it art, no one will ever even question you.
This is part of the art is pain segment of
yeah.